Hello everybody and welcome to the derelict set of what was once going to be our latest musical production here at Samuel Ward Academy. It was unfortunately, as we all know, halted and spoilt by this horrible pandemic. But I wanted to make a little video just to explain to you where we are currently at with our performing arts stuff at Samuel Ward Academy. We thought Little Shop was going to be dead, buried and dusted, but after a lengthy discussion with the performing arts team, Mr. Radford, Miss Ryan, Mr. Bennett, Miss Bush and Mr. Hunter and the senior leadership team, we decided that we are in a position where we're confident enough that we can put this production on. Now, I had a meeting with your lovely children, I think it was on Tuesday after school in the sports barn, just to let them know what's happening. Now, what is happening is the fact that the scaffolding company for the set have agreed to keep it here. We've got all the band are available, the tech crew, the lighting, sound engineers, the set, all the props that we're hiring from a company in Luton who are providing all the props for the UK tour of the show are all standing by to say, whenever you want to put the show on, we're here to support. All we need now are your children to be the stars of the show. After the meeting we had on Tuesday, there were obviously some very evident anxious faces worried about whether or not it's going to be safe to put this show on. I just wanted to make this video to reassure you that things are going to be okay. I'm going to send out an email tomorrow to all of you parents to explain the risk assessment, the precautions we're taking and ideas about how this show can take place. Now, in a nutshell, we're looking at putting this show on, brace yourself, don't get too scared, in about 5 weeks. The reason why I'm confident that it's going to be 5 weeks is because the show was done in March. It's just a case of reminding ourselves of the ideas, the blocking, the songs, the harmonies, and just putting it on again for a potential 3-run show 3 shows after October half term. Some of the questions that were raised about if it's going to be safe or not is going to be answered quickly now. We're going to sanitise the set. We've got this brand new spray. Check this out, it's brilliant. Apparently if you spray something, it's safe for 4 hours. So we're going to completely cover the set after every rehearsal, after every performance, so it's safe to be around. There'll be a one-way system going all around the set with arrows and tape lining off particular singing groups, so no one's going to be within a certain distance from each other. The band up on the top are going to have screens between them and have wearing masks in between songs, so it keeps us away from the cast. What else have I put on there? All the props that are going to be used by cast members, for example, if you're using one particular prop, they will keep hold of that prop and they have got responsibility for cleaning it, putting it away somewhere where no one else can touch it. Backstage is going to be even more important because as there are mixed year groups in this production, we're going to segregate them all backstage. So for example, D2 might be for year 10s, the music room, the music hut might be for year 7s, the reception might be for year 8s and etc. So no year groups are going to be mixed together. Government guidelines state that there can't be more than 30 people singing in a group at a time. Now, for a prolonged period of time. There's only 2 or 3 scenes when there's lots of people on stage together, and it's going to be no more than 3 or 4 minutes, so we're safe there. And I think, again, there was an issue about if you're singing without a microphone, are the particles when you project your voice going to be spreading and bouncing across the room? Well, we've got 18 professional shotgun mics being set up all around the studio, so the cast don't have to project. They're going to be picked up by the microphones anyway. We've thought about ideas about keeping masks on for the performances. Masks are going to be worn during rehearsals anyway, but we had an idea about if we can make it even safer, the cast can all wear masks and pretend that Skid Row, the set piece of Little Shop of Horrors, has also been affected by COVID, so they all have to wear masks, might add a bit of comedy value to it and so forth. However, there are other things that I know people were worried about. And I want to just keep you well assured that it's going to be safe. All the rehearsals are going to be provided a week in advance, and I don't think I'm really going to need the cast for more than 1 or 2 sessions a week, because I know people are going to be stressing about catching up after this horrible COVID lockdown. So I'm also worried about year 11s catching up, year 13s catching up. There are lots of worried people out there, but please rest assured I'm going to make this as structured as I possibly can, giving your children this fantastic opportunity to be in a show and just say, you know, even though we're ready, COVID isn't going to stop us. The choir has already started, chamber choir's already started, the band for a little shop is starting today, as a matter of fact. So we are already starting to build things and making it all happen. All we need to do is to reassure you that we are doing as much as we possibly can to make this production happen and make sure it's safe. I'm going to send out an email and a risk assessment by the weekend, just to put it on paper what I've just spoken about. But I wanted to let you know that I really would love your support in this, because I just don't want to say goodbye to Little Shop of Horrors and forget about it, because your children have worked so hard, and we were ready in March. We were literally ready to put the show on, and I really don't want to say goodbye to it just yet. So just to remind you, we've got all these precautions in place. I really would love your support. I want your children to be involved in the show. It's going to be hopefully the best show we've done so far. And to finish off with, unfortunately, if we do put it on, there's going to be no audience. We're going to do this ultra safely, and we're going to live stream 3 performances, which are going to be accessible via YouTube again, so you can watch your children from the safety and the comfort of your own home, and it'll look like a professional video, just like we did for the summer concert, but better. So if you have any questions about what I've just spoken about, please give me a call at the school or contact me on mrussell@samuelward.co.uk and have a look at the risk assessment and the proposal over the weekend. And any questions, please give them to me. But we're going to start rehearsals, if we can, next week, and I'll make sure that I give your children a good advance notice of what we're going to be doing. So yeah, end of note, Little Shop of Horrors is going to happen, and we're going to try and make it the best show with what we've got in this current situation. So hopefully hear from you very soon. Thank you very much.